Just picked up Aisha off to treat herself at the salon, a bit of you time, and you was just telling me you're a trainee solicitor.
Oh yes, I am.
Tell us some more.
So basically, moved into the UK as a young girl. I was 16 when I moved into the UK. So where do I even start from? Would you like to ask me questions?
Okay, so you come to the UK. What's your passion? So I try and find out what people's passions. Sometimes people do jobs because it pays the bills.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if I said to you, Aisha, if you won the lottery, would you still do the job and go the trajectory what you're going with soliciting? Or if you got something else that is your divine spark, what you really love so much?
So basically, my passion, coming from a place like Nigeria, my passion is to ensure people have access to legal justice. So basically, one of the things I do is I do legal aid and asylum. And how it works is people who are claiming asylum, they want access to justice. Most of them don't have the money. They're coming from different countries. They fear for their life. Say, for example, someone is coming from Iran or Iraq and they fear for their life because of a particular reason. They don't have the money to pay. So legal aid is literally the government paying for their solicitor. And one of the things that inspires me the most is, being able to assist people and ensure they have access to legal justice. It just makes me happy. Seeing people say, "Oh, thank you so much, thank you," it makes me happy. Like they want this thing so much. They want to feel heard. They want to feel seen. And then you've just done that for them. You've been able to represent them and ensure they're happy.
Lovely.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, lovely spark, and that's the energy and the positivity I like to capture on camera because it's good. It's unique to us all, and we all resonate with different causes, different charities. I have a lot of people who care more about animals. So, in context of the legal aid, is there any resources, websites that you can advise people to go to? Because then I put a link in the description.
They could go to Migrant Help. www.migranthelp.co.uk, I believe. Or .org, I'm not sure. But Migrant Help, definitely. If you need any help in terms of your asylum claim, getting in touch with the Home Office or anything, they will be more than happy to assist.
Okay, thank you for that.
No problem.
So you seem very passionate about it. So long term, so you want to specialise in asylum, legal aid, immigration. So you're training to be a solicitor. Are you going to become a barrister, or what's the?
I will become a solicitor. I've got literally a month and a few days to go.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
So then, 5 years from now, where does Aisha see herself?
5 years from now, I do see myself having my own law firm. By the grace of God, may my Allah make it easy for me. I do see myself having my own law firm, assisting people, making everyone feel happy. This is a genuine passion. I remember when I was writing a cover letter regarding why I want to choose law, coming from because in Nigeria, it's either you're rich, middle class, or you're not rich, and not everyone will be able to pay a solicitor. So it makes me happy, being able, to speak to people. And they come from different backgrounds, from different places. Wherever you're from, it doesn't mean you can't get access to justice. You should be able to speak to someone who can actually assist you, whether on legal aid or on a private basis. So that makes me happy.
No, I love it. Do you plan to have your law firm, maybe one in the UK and then maybe one in Nigeria?
By the grace of God.
So it's a long road. Most solicitors I pick up involved in law, and I've got a friend who's involved in criminal. It can be 5-10 years before you've got all the qualifications you need. Is that still about right?
It depends on, because things are changing now. When I did mine, I've gone through the LPC route, and that's because I came from Nigeria. I did my foundation. That was for about 10 months, and then I went to university. Spent about 3 years in the university, and then I did my legal practice course because I'm looking into becoming a solicitor. So that was for 1 year. So I understand people now do the SQE to get qualified. So what you need is just 2 years work experience. Because with what I'm doing the LPC. So after the LPC, got a job. You know, I started working as a paralegal. I worked for about 3 years before I got my training contract. Training contract literally means you're working in a law firm. They train you, and usually that takes about 2 years. But mine is for 1.5 years because I've got loads of work experience already. So my firm was more than happy to make me do it for 1.5 years.
Oh.
So that's the long way to go. But you know, for people who are just going into it, they could go through the SQE route, and then you know, after school, if you've got up to 2 years work experience, you could just do the exam, and that's it really.
Okay.
Because mine is a bit longer, isn't it?
Okay,
Yeah.
it's great to get that perspective.
Yeah.
A lot of people nowadays seem to shy away from criminal law just because the money's not as good, and they might go into corporate or they could go into family. But that being said, I had a girl in, and she was motivated more just by the, like you said, the passion and the fact that she
it's
can
beyond
help people.
money. You need to have something
For some
that
people,
makes you wake up and feel fulfilled.
exactly.
You know, I don't think most lawyers do it because of money. Because in terms of law, like if you work in an average law firm, you don't get that much money.
Okay.
We don't. Some people literally get just the minimum wage. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So what keeps people moving is the passion.
1,000,000%. That's why I promote self-actualization.
Yeah,
I don't know whether you're familiar with Maslow and the hierarchy of needs. And he just talks about reaching that level of fulfillment.
Yeah.
But because of the situation, like what you said before, a lot of people are in, you can't kind of follow your passion if you've got to put a roof over your head or you've got to put food on the table. So it's good to try and get to that stage in your life. One other question before you get out, first of all, is there anything you'd like to say that maybe I haven't asked yet, or you'd like to promote a charity or a certain organisation?
I'll say keep pushing, keep going. Do not stop until you get to where you're going. And even when you get there, keep pushing, don't stop. In terms of charities, there's quite a lot of charities. Maybe the British Red Cross.
Okay.
They do help people. So for
Sorry, Aisha, is it through the lights, is it?
yeah, you can stop anywhere. I don't mind.
I'll stop through the lights by the bus stop. So the British Red Cross?
Yeah, they help people reunite with their family. So like I said, I work with refugees
Okay.
or asylum seekers. Some of them, they've fled the country due to a particular reason.
Okay.
Probably with their family or with someone else. And then when they get to the UK or when they get to France, they tend to lose contact with their family. So the British Red Cross tend to, I don't know how they do it, but
Bring people together.
They tend to bring people together.
Okay, no, brilliant. Thanks for mentioning that. Just one other question, yeah. So my next door neighbour is a professor, yeah,
Okay.
and he's from Nigeria.
Oh, that's amazing.
And because of the dominant tribes in Nigeria, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo,
Yeah.
he's an advocate for division, yeah. He wants, because Yoruba is one of the main tribes,
Yeah.
he thinks like Scotland and the United Kingdom
Yeah.
wanted separation. So he's advocating and calling for division. So it's a question I've asked a lot of Nigerians of a people.
yeah.
There's actually a podcast with Ben, who's a Hausa guy, and he loves Tinubu, yeah?
Yeah.
And he gives his perspective on Tinubu. But ultimately, the question is, do you prefer or think we should have unity or division in Nigeria?
I would say unity.
Okay.
It's one Nigeria.
Okay.
I don't see a reason why we should divide ourselves. It's
Okay.
literally, it's like the way you're British, yeah?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say, oh, I don't know how to explain it. We're one. If people from Ghana, people from Sierra Leone, people from Togo, people from Tanzania, if they think they're one, why can't Nigerians just come together as one, regardless of your tribe? It's one Nigeria, whether you're Hausa, Igbo. Like some people say some people literally said to me, oh, you look Igbo.
Okay.
I'm like, if you say that, I mean, we're the same, we're Nigerian.
Yeah.
You can tell from the accent we're the same.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should divide. I think if we divide, then it takes away the uniqueness. I don't know if
Okay.
that makes sense.
No,
Takes it away.
yeah, totally. And the consensus is of a lot of people I speak to, everyone plays their part. I think the houses control like farming, Yoruba resources, Igbo's like business,
Yeah.
economics, very industrial. So I think most people, when I ask this question, they prefer unity. And that's what the podcast is about also, perspectives. Too many people are divided.
Yeah.
So it's good to have respectful discourse between people and ultimately bring unity.
Yeah. Thank you
Well,
so
no,
much.
thank you for that.
Really
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
You too.
You have a
too.
really good energy.
Yeah, you too. Likewise. Thank you. Yeah.
No worries. Thank you.